Like I think most of the exhaust from the graphics card is going top and bottom versus out the end where where that thing is, and there's that extra piece of metal in there. So I don't know if if too much can flow that way, but
yeah, I'm not too familiar with that GPU. It's the Gigabyte 2070 Mini, right?
yeah, it's the best 170 millimeter graphics card I guess you can get. I think there's might be other mini versions of the 2070, but
Is the PEG connector on the top of the card or on the side?
top.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That helps.
All right, we're live for the YouTube after party.
YouTube after party.
These
Veggie chips.
veggie chips.
They're veggie chips. They're good.
Good.
I'm hungry now. Okay.
So what's going on?
Are we streaming?
What's going on? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh god, we're streaming.
We're streaming.
After party is just us eating.
After party.
Mainly just.
I want to address the after party because we still have people every once in a while who I've seen comment who say that the show gets shorter every week, or that we're leaving stuff out or whatever.
What?
First off, the show's not shorter. It's just 3 parts now.
You're just taller.
Instead of 2 on YouTube, which we apologize for to some degree, but here's the reason we made that decision, for any of you who are wondering. The shows, because there's some drinking involved and everything, tend to get a little bit looser and looser towards the end. We were finding that a lot of the shows, like second half would go an hour or an hour and 20 minutes, and the last 20, 30 minutes would really be a very loose conglomeration of reading comments and us drinking and going off on tangents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the idea was just to sort of, like, for anyone who tunes in for the tech discussion, keep that kind of contained. And then also, and then this is very much like us being somewhat selfish, the after party is now separate. So when we get to this point in the show, we don't have to worry about like, oh, we're dragging it out too long or whatever. We can just do whatever the heck we want.
Right.
So that's why we do it this way now.
It's like partitioning a hard drive.
I've been liking it because I do like the point when we get to the after party, and I do like when we play games from time to time too. Although I don't know if we have any of that lined up today.
I mean, this system's good to go. If you wanted to game on it.
Should I play Apex Legends?
Apex is on there.
All right. Well, let's think about it. Let's think about it. Chad, let me know.
We'll mull it over.
Let me know if we should play Apex Legends or.
I should also check to see if the after party is actually public right now.
Oh yeah, was it unlisted?
It might still be unlisted.
Oops.
Hold on.
It is linked.
It is linked.
Wow, I just got fed right into an Engadget video.
Ooh.
It's weird. After party.
Okay.
Hi guys. Hi after party.
It's public now, bitches.
Beautiful.
All right.
Whew. This apple just never.
It never ends.
Never-ending apple.
My kind of apple. All right, let me pop this out. Hello, hello. Welcome to the
GTA
after
5?
party.
I've been playing GTA 5
You have been?
recently.
Really?
Actually playing the story modes.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds fun. I want to do that. I wish I could do that. Actually, I could. I can do that, but I can't.
I never finished the story.
Neither did I.
finished story mode in 2013.
At least you finished it in some.
GTA 5 came out in 2013.
That's fucking insane.
And I played through story mode on Xbox 360.
Right. 2013.
That's
insane.
The whole after party just me saying 2013.
2013. That's insane.
2013.
That's insane.
It's gonna be pretty cool when the next one comes out. I hope that happens sometime soon.
I feel like
I'd like to hear some buzz on it sometime soon.
Man, when 6 comes out, it's gonna be like the unifying title. You know,
it's gonna
like
be Vice City again, right? Or was that just a rumor?
I think that's. I don't know if that was confirmed.
I forget. I think we talked about it on the show, but I forget. I forget whether it was just a random rumor.
I forget our own show, but yeah, that's going to
be for 6.
We'll be gaming with people we haven't gamed with in like years. Like it's going to bring everyone together, you know.
Yeah.
Awesome. 2013.
Yeah, I've been trying to leave myself a bit of gaming time at the end of the day,
Mm.
even if it's just a half an hour, an hour.
Yeah.
So yeah, and on the living room HTPC, I've been playing GTA 5, just going through missions and stuff.
That's cool. Are you playing with keyboard and mouse on the couch, or are you doing controller?
I've got both. I've got the controller, so controller most of the time. Anytime there's a section where I need to shoot people,
Yeah.
I've got the Corsair.
Lapdog?
Not using
no?
a lapdog. I just have the Logitech wireless keyboard with the trackpad on it that I got. So I'm just using that for the keyboard, and then I got the Corsair Dark Pro wireless.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Dark Core.
Dark Core. Core.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that one too.
That does a good job.
Nice. What do you put the mouse on?
Just on this actually, this specific mouse pad right here.
Oh, okay.
Just on the coffee table.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's those sections are short enough that, you know, keyboard and mouse, it's sort of an awkward position in front of me. I can kind of get through.
Right.
And it's so much easier to shoot people with the mouse than that.
No comparison.
Otherwise, I didn't start the HTPC in 2013, so that's bullshit.
Well, you know what? It feels like that for all of us. Okay.
So it seems like, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 2016, though.
I have plans. I have plans for it. It's coming along, slowly but surely.
All right, let's read off some of your donations.
Okay.
Bazinga X, $20, almost done with $10,000 build. Skynet.
Ooh.
Really want color fluid, but fear clogging. Clogging is really an issue. If so, I will stay with distilled water. If not, what brand of dye do you recommend? That's actually interesting. Like with Hotline 2, I have pink dye in there right now, pink fluid, but I'm planning to drain it all and replace it with distilled water because I know how gunked up colored fluid gets, even with just a couple months of use. If you're using the system regularly, it can really clog up things, and that degrades your performance over time. And it also kind of makes it a huge pain in the ass if you ever want to reuse those water cooling components, because cleaning them can be such a bitch. And it's just better for maintenance. It's easier upkeep, and there's really no reason apart from aesthetics.
I will say, if you, in my admittedly limited experience with coolant and liquid cooling loops, Hotline 2.0 is still running on the Mayhem's orange opaque fluid that's in it. You
mean Hotbox?
Hotbox. What did I say?
You said Hotline.
I said Hotline. Hotbox. Sorry, Hotbox. Hotbox.
How do you know what's in Hotline?
My wife's computer, Hotbox, which she named Hotbox, by the way, has orange Mayhem's pastel in it.
You need to do a video to see how it's held up.
Yeah, I got to take it apart soon because it's really probably.
Have you checked temps? How are temps?
It seems to be doing just fine.
Okay. The temps will
she
tell
fires
all.
it up a few times a week and stuff. So
yeah,
big nation.
That'll be an interesting video though.
Man.
Well, good luck, Bazinga X, though, and thank you for the donation. Joe won $24.99. Thanks for all the content. Thank you for the donation.
You're welcome, Joe.
Very specific $24.99 donation. Madhound3477, $5. I want to thank you guys for all the reviews and how-to guides. I'm working on my 4th build with a 9900K and EVGA 2080 Ultra Gaming. Excited.
Nice.
I would be too if I was working with that. That's a very powerful build. Good luck, Madhound. Madhound again. Oh, and an MSI Meg Godlike motherboard with an NZXT H700i case, Kraken X72 AIO, and 32 gigs of RAM. I'm so excited. That's a seriously insane system. I'm actually doing a build with an MSI Meg Godlike tomorrow, and it's a very nice motherboard. Not cheap.
It is. Very nice build, Madhound.
I'm jelly.
Good job.
Pup Shepherd, hey Pup, $5. What do you think of the deep dive tech from the anime Sword Art Online? The tech works like the Matrix, but with a helmet. Would you like that format? I'm sorry, what?
I don't understand.
The deep dive tech from anime Sword Art Online. I've never seen Sword Art Online. I don't know what that is. The tech works like the Matrix, but with a helmet. I don't know what that means at all.
Sword Art Online is a Japanese light novel series written by Reki Kawahara, illustrated by Abek.
Okay.
Released December 31st, 2013. And I don't know that much about it, so
A lot of people in chat are saying it's a pretty good anime.
I've heard of it before.
Okay.
It's definitely not the first time I've heard of it. But what's he saying? Deep dive tech? Oh, the tech, is it like the technology that they use to dive? All right, we'll have to check out Sword Art Online, I guess, as a takeaway from this.
Yeah, if next time I'm in the mood for some anime, I'll check it out. Thanks, Pup.
Cool.
Roland Jr. Carino, $5. Ever notice that the GF in that meme Paul mentioned looks a lot like wifey sauce? What? No, she doesn't. Really? No, she doesn't. What's that meme even called?
Girlfriend meme, maybe.
Girlfriend meme. And you got overly attached girlfriend.
That's overly attached girlfriend. What would that? What's that meme called? Oh, there it is.
Oh. This. Oh yeah. Which one looks like wifey sauce? The one on the right, or
the girl in the red?
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, wifey sauce will be offended in some way, so I'm not going to speculate on which one you meant. I'll let you take the fall for that one. I'm sure she'll be barging in here any second.
But the guy looks nothing like Kyle, so the question is, who is that guy that wifey sauce
it's clearly
is either holding hands with or is looking at her?
It's probably some punk-ass bitch.
Probably.
Doesn't have a YouTube channel.
Wifey sauce doesn't know which meme we're talking about.
Probably not. Good.
She's
no one tell her.
She's not versed in the memeology.
She's not very meme-erific. All right, Kyle's half. All right, thank you, donation people. On my half, $24.99 for Joey. $24.99. Once again, keep up the good info. We shall.
Awesome. Thank you, Joe.
Just for you.
Donating on both halves.
Very generous. Bazinga X, once again, $20. Great show. Thanks, Bazinga.
Thank you, Bazinga X, for donating on both halves.
We love you and your money.
Fabulous.
Pete Castillo. $5. I don't know what to say. You guys are awesome and always look forward to your guys' show and love Pimp My PC. Thanks, Pete. Jinx, you owe me a beer.
I brought beer today.
Consider us square.
All right, good.
Gobby D. It's a funny name. Gobby D, $5. I hope you can help me solve why Aura Sync won't work. When I launch it, it says it's not working with Dr. Dump. What the hell's Dr. Dump? I have a Maximus 8 Formula Z170 motherboard.
Dr. Dump is the confusing thing we have to figure out here.
There's layers to this problem.
Gabi D, I know there is specifically, you have to go like on the ROG forums. Aura Sync has had multiple versions since they first started developing it. And I know if you go on the Asus ROG forums, there is specifically like an uninstaller tool that you can get, so you might need to look into that. Get that to completely uninstall it and try to do a fresh install with the updated software. That's usually going to be your best bet for fixing Aura Sync issues, in my experience.
What is Dr. Dump? Oh, it's a crash reporting software.
Oh, all right, now I know what that is.
Okay.
Says it's not working with Dr. Dump. I don't know. Not working.
I'm not sure what that means either. Maybe he's not getting an error code or a message from that program.
But yeah, Asus, the ROG forums, and look for that Aura Sync uninstall utility. That's where I would point you.
Yeah. Ty Brown, $5. Building a PC. I was going to get a Ryzen 5 2600, but now I'm debating on waiting for Zen 2. Is it worth the wait? If so, which processor is worth it?
We can't tell you if it's worth the wait yet, and we can't tell you which processor is worth it because we don't know any of those things yet.
How long are you willing to wait?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're almost to April now. It looks like you probably got about a 2-month wait at minimum. Smart money right now is on AMD doing an announcement at Computex, which is at the beginning of June, usually like the first week of June. And then probably maybe actually launching it for retail sale later in June or maybe July. So If you can wait 2 to 3 months, even if you end up buying current Ryzen 2000 series, it might be worth it to see what the new stuff is, because the new stuff either might be better and you want to get it instead, or right around the same time the new stuff launches, you should still be able to get the old stuff for good prices.
Yeah.
So
kind of a win-win almost.
if you can't wait, then the 2600 is still a very good buy right now, and also keep an eye on the 2700 because you can get that for about, I guess, $55 more.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, $55 more, but it's also a pretty nice upgrade. 2 more cores and a better cooler.
Yep.
All right.
And finally, Christopher Yee. Christopher Yee.
What's up, Christopher?
Hey, what's up, man? $5. RTX cards with no backplate hurt my soul.
Oh.
Are there RTX cards with no backplate?
Probably. Like,
I mean, I'm sure there are, but I
ones.
can't. Why?
Not that I'm.
I mean, if you buy an
aware of off
RTX
the top
card,
of my head.
it's already overpriced. It should come with a backplate.
Yeah.
It hurts my soul too.
Me too. I agree.
My soul cries with yours. And that's it for donations. We perhaps have some Johnson shout-outs for you guys. Anyone who happened to pick anything up from our store.
I got some Johnsons.
Do it. Do it now.
I'm going to go back to earlier today and start out with Byron F.
Byron.
From Arizona, a Johnson for you.
Byron.
The black thumbscrew shirt, classic.
I will see your Byron and raise you a Dustin. From Slidell, Louisiana. Awesome hardware, sword fight, gaming mousepad. Thank you very much, Dustin.
Stephen C. from Nova Scotia, up in Canada. Thank you very much, Stephen. A substantial order, a couple pub glasses, Rebel Love gaming desk mat from both of us, and a tri-blend thumbscrew shirt. Thank you, Stephen.
If only Stephen was half the man that Nicholas is. Picking up a Rift gamepad, black, had the t-shirt. Thank you, Nicholas, from Jacksonville, Arkansas.
Dustin W. Johnson.
That's a double Johnson.
Double Johnson, Dustin from Louisiana.
Jeez.
Thumbscrew, stainless steel bottle opener. That'll be with you for life, Dustin. You treat it well.
It'll treat you well.
Serve you for life.
Is this Stephen? Was that from Dartmouth? Dartmouth? A different Stephen.
No, Stephen. Same Stephen C. from Nova Scotia.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh yeah, Nova Scotia. Yep, that's it.
NS.
That's him.
There is no NS state.
There's no NS state. That's true.
You're from Nebraska.
You're from Canada.
I guess that could be Nebraska.
Canada.
It's not Nebraska.
All right. Thank you very much, Stephen from Canada. Evolution Heather Dark Gray t-shirt, Stay Positive tri-blend shirt, and a Bitwit Gray logo black tri-blend shirt. Thank you!
Nick C. from Arizona. Was that a double Johnson?
That's a double Johnson.
Double Johnson from Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Zero Insertion Force tri-blend. Ooh.
Whoa.
A great design, a great t-shirt. It's so soft. I hope you enjoy that, Nick. Thanks, and double Johnson for you. And Bradley T. from Australia. South Wales.
Mr. T.
New South Wales, right?
Sure.
See, I'm better at like Australian
geography than
states or provinces. What do they have in Australia? Provinces?
Aussie.
Canada has provinces.
They have Aussie ports.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, I'm better at those than I am at the U.S. ones, but there's a lot more. Anyway.
And Cody.
Being Bradley Johnson for you. You got the black tri-blend thumbscrew shirt and the lightweight zipper hoodie as well.
A big old Johnson and Cody's face. Awesome hardware, Star Wars black t-shirt, and a Bitwit overclocking mug. Thank you very much, Cody.
Thanks, Cody.
That's it. That's all.
Glorious.
Are we doing anything else? Are we calling it a night? How you feeling?
We got a few more minutes.
I do have a cigar to smoke.
Yeah, smoke your cigar.
Made out of pretzel.
So chat, here's what we're gonna do now.
What?
Kyle's gonna smoke a stogie. And we're going to answer random chat questions because, you know, it's not all about people who just give us money and answering those questions.
Oh, yeah.
I want to answer just random. When is Ryzen 3rd Gen dropping? Lucid Gaming asked that. We already said we're expecting June, possibly July. Probably an announcement at Computex and a launch sometime 2 to 6 weeks after that. It's kind of where I'd be on that.
Computex.
Do you ever swap the side label sticker on Corsair Vengeance RAM. On my motherboard, the barcode sticker faces towards me. Ian, this is something that I feel like G-Skill gets right.
They always put it on the left, right?
I always put it on, yeah, the sticker faces inside, like on the CPU side.
Yeah.
So it doesn't face out.
Yeah.
Corsair, I think it's hit or miss.
What are you looking at?
This is what he's talking about, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yet again, we can turn around and see exactly what you're talking about on your background here.
It's so functional.
This Corsair memory.
Yep.
This is what
The
he's talking
Vengeance
about.
LPX.
Vengeance LPX sticker faces that way.
Yep.
You should be able to, with some delicate heat gunning, remove the LPX badge from that side.
Swap it.
And flip it to that side.
It's really a pain in the ass.
That would be one of those attention to detail type of things that we'd probably give you credit for on awesome hardware. Little practical value beyond that, though. But yes, Corsair.
My first mod.
Fix that.
It's like a beginner's mod.
Because that's annoyed me in the past, too, for sure. Reinstall. I want to steal your CryoRig C7 copper here, by the way.
It's very nice. You saw me use that in the Dr. Zaber video at all?
I did, and that's totally what I would have wanted to use, but none of them were really available, and I didn't want to...
Online? Or you mean just like the ones you
had?
had?
Yeah, like I think they must be working on a new version or something, because they're really hard to find now.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had that one for a while.
Have we dabbled with Linux?
No.
Coffee Nomad asks.
I really haven't.
Very limited on my side.
As much as I complain about Windows, it works well enough for me to not look for alternative OSs. That being said, I sometimes wish that I was more well versed in Linux, just because I know that there are certain things that you can do a lot better on that platform than Windows. And it's good to have knowing a different language.
When I've messed with Linux, it's usually because I had to do one very specific thing that I knew I could do with Linux, and I did that one thing, and then I didn't go back to it. So, but no, I should do more Linux. It'd be good. Be very good. Little View donated $2. Asked about a NVMe heatsink that actually works.
I've never used one, like a third-party one that didn't come with a motherboard. Have you?
Yeah, I've only used ones that come on motherboards. EK makes one. I would expect that to be functional, just based on what I know of EK. What are you doing?
This may not apply, but if they're interested in an external NVMe heatsink / enclosure solution, this is an M2X.
Ooh.
That's designed for NVMe drives. And it has USB-C as an output, and it comes included with a thermal pad that you can put on top of the drive to keep it cooler. And the thermal pad also kind of touches this heatsink portion of the enclosure, so has additional cooling there. I think it was... We talked about another enclosure like this. It might have been from Crucial or something like that.
It's like DIY, USB drive with an NVMe drive. It's really, really fast.
There's another NVMe M.2 enclosure on the market externally that rivals this one, but this one has better thermals because of the thermal pad and heatsink solution that the other one doesn't. The only trade-off is that this one, because the thermal pad connects sort of to the enclosure, it's harder to swap out if you ever need to replace it or service it. But if you're using it for more permanent storage, you're not planning to really change it out, then this is the better option. I just got this and I like it. Put all my games on here.
Is there an SSD in there?
There is. There's a 2 terabyte 960 Pro.
Ooh.
That was originally in the Elite build that hasn't been booted in ages, so I was like, these things are just collecting dust. I have the other one right here. There's another.
You have two 2 terabyte 960 Pros?
Yeah, I had 2 of them on that.
How much did you spend on that?
Too much.
You bought those, right?
Yes. Too much.
That would have been a lot of money.
It was.
At some point.
It was. Even if you buy them now, it's still a lot.
So you know you can get 2 terabyte Intel 660s right now for $220.
Are those NVMe? Okay.
They're QLC,
Yeah.
so they will bog down on writes
Yeah.
if you do an extended amount of them.
Right.
But for like an external, for plugging into
For
something like
this
that,
purpose,
that'd
yeah.
be a great. So how much does that enclosure cost?
It's like 40 bucks.
$40. All right. So for
Yeah.
about $150, you could do that plus the 1 terabyte Intel. And I'd be kind of curious to see what the read and write speeds would be going over USB. Is it 3.1 Gen 2?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
FYI.
What else? Was there any other questions?
Anybody else?
Does it have Thunderbolt 3? Probably not.
Should I sell my GTX 1070 for a GTX 1660 Ti? No. They're pretty similar.
Yeah.
Similar enough to not need to sell one for the other.
Figueroa Amador, what's a good place to take my computer to be fixed in LA?
Paul's house.
LA,
hit him up.
what's a good place to take my computer to be fixed? LA, please answer. I'm not sure if by LA he means Los Angeles or Louisiana. It's a good question. I don't know though.
Maybe LA. Maybe he knows that we're in the LA area.
Like for me, computer fixing is usually a software issue, in which case the final solution is a reformat and reinstallation of your operating system,
Right.
which will fix 99% of software issues. Of course, you need to make sure you have everything backed up first.
Mm-hmm.
Or hardware issues, in which case you need to go through a troubleshooting procedure to determine which piece of hardware is at fault.
Right.
And there's various ways of going about that. Not that I'm going to dive into it now, but I don't know of, like, I don't know, I probably rely on Yelp or other sites like that online and look up local PC repair shops and find one that has good reviews over a decent amount of time.
Take it to the Genius Bar.
If you've got an Apple, you can do that.
Just, I wonder, because I wonder what they would do if you brought in a PC. Well, I know what they would do. They would tell you
I
to
can't.
turn you away.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I'm not equipped to handle this.
Lucas Calhoun says, I have thermal paste all over my motherboard, including where I put the CPU.
Oh, you're dirty.
How the heck do I get it out?
You're so naughty. Ask The Verge. They're probably used to. They're used to
It's not
copious
helpful,
amounts.
Kyle. We're better than that. How would you clean it out? All right, so
Get remover. Get some
yeah,
thermal
some
paste
thermal
remover.
material remover. So Lucas,
Non-conductive.
there's a couple possibilities here, whether you're using AMD or Intel. If you're using Intel, or if you have an LGA socket, and you've gotten thermal paste down into the socket, you may have killed your motherboard. That's a really hard fix to deal with. That said, what you should probably try to do is dissolve it and flush it away from the affected area, which you should be able to do with either thermal material remover, surface purifier, or just a mixture of rubbing alcohol, like 80-90% isopropyl rubbing alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Can sometimes dilute that with water a little bit. I try to do that to, liquefy the paste and then try to flush it away.
Mm-hmm.
And just make sure you give it plenty of time to dry out before you do anything else. That would be what I would try to do. An ultrasonic cleaner is being recommended in chat. Dishwasher. I don't know about a dishwasher. You can do stuff in the dishwasher, but yeah.
At your own risk. We are not liable for any damaged parts.
Anyway, hope that helps. Eric Bull asks if I had chosen my April build theme. I have not yet, but I will say I've been sort of on the line with Singularity Computers for a while. Completely my fault that I haven't followed up with them more. So I need to re-follow up with them. So I do want to do another epic water-cooled build. Haven't done one of those in a little while. And I have some 2080 Ti's that could potentially go into it and everything. So I might work on something like that.
That'd be cool.
That'd be fun. Actually, what I need to do is a build with the dual MSI 2080 Ti Lightnings.
Oh yeah.
Did you forget I have yours?
No, I remember. I did not forget. In fact, after Hotline 2 was built, I realized I didn't have any 2080 Ti's on hand for like testing.
Really?
Now, yeah.
Are they Founders Editions?
They're both FEs, yeah.
Would you have to buy a second one?
No. NVIDIA sent me 2 by accident.
Oh, I remember. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told them that they sent me 2, and
You don't have any other 2080 Ti's?
I do not. Somehow that MSI one was the only other one that I acquired. I feel like there might have been another one that is either in a build or I don't know. I can't keep track. I have like 15.
This chat's gonna be like, oh gosh, I wish I had just accidentally misplaced 2080 Ti.
You don't want my problems,
that.
okay? You don't want this life.
So many times.
So such a hassle. Not knowing where your 15 2080 Ti's
so
are.
that's what I brought up in the review. I was like, really feel like NVIDIA has done a lot of great work, you know, with this processor. You know, pricing is an issue, of course, but I think the main problem is just really difficult to find. Yeah? Easy to misplace. And then you're just like, where did it go? Okay.
I mean, if the fact that I have 5 of them and don't know where any of them are is any indication of how difficult it is to track these guys down.
Yes. All right, so I will endeavor to do that video so I can return the Lightning MSI
Sure.
2080 Ti to you.
Sure.
Okay.
Anything else?
I think that should probably
It's a good summary.
just about wrap it up.
We do have a Twitch raid.
All right, we got a Twitch
So
raid.
before you guys log off of Twitch, feel free to raid Philtor and Lala.
It's not very easy to say the name, so probably look for the link in chat because there's it's like PH1. What?
PH1 LT
0R
underscore and AND underscore
Lala.
Lala LALA. So if you can raid him, he has 40 viewers currently. He's streaming The Division 2.
That would be great.
And he looks like he's ready to be raided. This is just a face of an unsuspecting man who is at any moment going to snap and lose his shit completely. So tell him we sent you, and be kind. Be kind. Treat him right. Show him that awesome hardware love. And that's going to do it, guys. So we'll see you next week.
Thanks, everyone.
Have a good night.
Goodbye.